Fabulous morning, day, and night, our lovely viewers. This week, the school was, as always, filled with action, joy, and memorable events. So, for those who missed them and want to catch them all, Newsflash!
First of all, we would like to congratulate you for the past Yıl Çarşambası. And it is the third Çarşamba before Novruz Bayramı. To really feel and cherish the spirit of spring, our student council, as promised, continued their set of master classes on Tuesdays.
Yes, and this week, students were welcome to try out making their own paper planes. It honestly reminded me of my childhood when we made them all the time. And this activity symbolized the Wind Tuesday as the wind carried the planes into the sky.
Absolutely. I think it symbolized something else as well, Java.
Really?
Yeah. Since for me it looked like we are going to get rid of the exam stress, like the planes flying into the sky and carrying a portion of our worries away with it.
Yeah, that's true. Moving on to our next topic, this Monday was the most awaited by 11th graders, the DIM exam.
Yes, and honestly, I'm still processing that it is over. It made me realize just how important it is to not only know how to manage our mental health before and during the exam, but also afterwards.
Yeah, that's true, and therefore we want to share a small interview where we ask students to share their methods and tips on how to manage their mental health.
Hello, how do you feel after the exam?
French language was super easy, math was harder than we expected, but it was fine.
Thank you. And what about one tip that you can give to 10th graders?
Don't stress too much.
Hello, how do you feel after the DIM exam?
I'm feeling relieved that it's over, but at the same time, I'm a bit disappointed in how I did in the last questions in maths, but it's quite okay.
I hope it's going to be good. Now, which steps do you usually take to stay calm during the exam season?
Usually, I promise myself that I will do something that brings me happiness after these stressful events or exams. For example, I go to eat something tasty with my parents, or see my friends, or play some games. I'm just promising myself that after all these efforts, I'm gonna get a little reward from myself.
Thank you for it. Hello, how do you feel after the DIM exam?
I feel like it was okay. The foreign language section was really easy. But when coming to math, in the multiple choice questions, it was really easy, but at the open-ended ones, all of us struggled a lot, and that actually made a huge damage to our grades. That's why I don't like it.
That's sad. Now, which steps do you take to stay calm during the exam season?
In the exam season, I usually just don't try to think about it much. Just try to go in there stoic and think that everything's gonna be okay. After all, what it is, what it is.
And lastly, can you give an advice to the future generation about the exams and how should they cope with the stress?
I would like to recommend the further generation that take it seriously, like really seriously, and actually try to not think about it that much, because when you go in stress, the stress actually makes you forget everything. And when your head is calm, you are more resistant to pressure, and you're in a better chance to answer the questions.
Thank you so much. Hello, how do you feel after the DIM exam?
Hello, now I feel fine, but during the exam I was a little bit overwhelmed because of the time management, and it was harder than I expected, but in general it was fine and I liked it.
Now, which steps do you take to stay calm during the exam season?
During the exam sessions, during the exam period, you should practice a lot, and when you know that you have practiced enough, you can talk to your teachers, to your advisors, that they will motivate you. And the biggest step is to believe in yourself and be confident.
Thank you. And lastly, can you give an advice for the future generations?
Actually, I advise to future 10th graders to prepare beforehand, not to stress a lot, and also you can talk with your advisor and teachers to have extra support.
Thank you so much. Hello, how do you feel after the team exam?
Hi, I feel extremely curious about how much points I'll get, and I think I met my expectations moreover.
That's great. Which steps do you usually take to stay calm during the exam season?
Oh, so usually I don't feel really stressed, like I don't realize I'm stressed unless I'm starting to do these movements. And here is a moment when I understand I should take a deep breath.
And lastly, what is your one advice to the future generation when it comes to the exams?
I think they should not stress a lot, because afterwards you will understand it's not really important, it's not as important as you believe it is. Of course it is a bit important. For example, we all being 10th graders or 11th graders understand that 9th grade team was not as stressful as we thought it is.
Last week was the 8th of March, and I would like to congratulate every single girl and our lovely female teachers of our school. The patience, passion, and commitment it takes to teach us every day will be always valued and respected by us.
Moving on to our next but not least topic, which is Bahar Festival.
This festival was held this Friday in the ADA University campus, and all students, including school, were invited to come.
Yes, the festival featured everything we love about Novruz at ADA. Traditional dances, student performances, Novruz sweets and snacks, some of our tea, and the festive bonfire tongal.
And that's it for News Flash.